up guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be my simple morning routine. Simple AF morning routine. I don't do a lot of steps in the morning or at night, to be honest, just because I feel like the more I do to my skin, the more I break out, the more problems I seem to have. So I wanted to simplify it and share it with you guys because this is a very highly requested video. So I'm gonna stop blabbering. Let's get on with the video. So I wanted to separate my morning routine with my nighttime routine so that it kind of like simplifies things. So if you guys are interested in my nighttime routine, just stay tuned. It's coming next. But yeah, I'm gonna start with my morning routine. So the first thing that I do is I cleanse my face with a cleanser. I have two favorites and I alternate between these two. This is the Dermalogica cleanser and this is just like a very gentle cleanser. I absolutely love it. It doesn't do anything really. It doesn't like remove makeup or anything like that, but it does gently like remove the oils on your skin, so it just leaves my skin feeling nice and clean without doing too much. So it's just a simple cleanser. So again, I'll alternate between the two. Maybe I'll use one in the morning, one at night. And the second cleanser is by IS Clinicals. This is what it looks like. And it's again like a very gentle cleanser. It doesn't remove makeup. It doesn't do anything crazy. It just cleanses your face. So I personally like gentle cleansers like that because I don't want something too abrasive. With this, every other day in the shower, I will use like an exfoliating cleanser. And for that, I mean, I have quite a few favorites. If you guys want to know more about that, maybe I'll include it in the nighttime routine, but for just like a simple cleanser, those are the two that I always use. So once I cleanse my skin, the first thing that I do is use a serum, and I've been really hooked on this vitamin C serum. This is by IS Clinicals and it is the Pro Heal Serum. It basically reduces inflammation, redness, it has vitamin C, and vitamin C is really good for anti-aging, getting rid of like fine lines, wrinkles, all that stuff over time. And I feel like my skin has completely transformed just by using this every day in the morning and at night. I'm like seriously obsessed with this. As you can see, I'm halfway done and I will definitely be repurchasing this. Now, these guys are very expensive. These little serums are almost $100. I think it's like 85. But for me, skincare is so important because I do have problem skin. You guys know that. So I personally don't mind spending a little more on my skincare routine. I rather do that than like buy expensive shoes or whatever. The way I like to use this, because it is very expensive, is directly on my face. So I'll just drop a few drops on my face and then kind of rub it all over, because I feel like when you drop it in your hand and kind of like do that thing, it just you end up wasting so much product. But the benefits are seriously so good. Personally, I've seen a difference in my skin. So the next thing that I do, because that's not like the most hydrating product, it does hydrate the skin a little bit but not that much. Because I have dry skin, I will go into like a second serum or a moisturizer, and I honestly alternate between the two. So the second serum that I do like for a different reason, this is by Obagi and it's the Ossential Daily Power Defense Anti-Aging Serum, and this is what it looks like. This basically looks like a moisturizer and goes on like a moisturizer. It just feels like a lightweight moisturizer on your skin, and as you can see, it just creates like a very dewy kind of a hydrating finish on the skin. So for me, I will either use this or a moisturizer. Like I said, with moisturizers, I've been less picky about it ever since I started using the IS Clinical serums, because I feel like before, anytime I would change my moisturizer, I would break out like crazy. And since the serums, I feel like I can now use like different moisturizers and test out different things. So I even try out like drugstore brands right now. I'm trying a Neutrogena one right now. So like it just depends on what I'm in the mood for. So I'll either use this or like a hydrating moisturizer that's still lightweight. Lastly, I'll use a sunscreen, and again, it's one of those things that I alternate. One day I'll use the Clarins one because this is like a cult classic. I absolutely am obsessed with this. It is very, very hydrating. So on days where I want extra hydration, I'll use this one because it still doesn't break me out. A lot of sunscreens tend to break me out. And then on days where I feel like I have enough hydration, I want more of like a mattifying one, I'll just use this guy over here, which is a newer sunscreen to me. This is by PCA Skin. I don't even know exactly where they sell this, but I bought this when I got a facial and the lady like recommended it. I just bought it and I do like it. Super lightweight. It goes on like, it feels kind of like foamy when you put it on. I'll just show you guys the texture. So it looks very foamy, just like that, versus this one, the Clarins one, you got to shake it really well. And I'll show you guys the texture. You see how it's a lot more runny? It's a lot more kind of like runny and lightweight. This feels more like foamy and a little bit thicker. And then when it comes to my eye cream, honestly, I'm not very picky. I will try out different eye creams. Right now I'm using this one by Henrickson. It's like an eye gel basically. It's not even an eye cream. So it's super, super lightweight. And then this is on days where I kind of have a little extra time. For the most part, I'll even use my moisturizer all the way up to my under eye area in the mornings because I don't have that much time to get ready in the mornings, whereas at night, I will take extra time to kind of get ready for bed. To simplify it, because I feel like I was talking quite a lot, I'm just gonna go over the steps real fast, rapid fire. Let's do this. So first, I will use a cleanser. Next, I will use a serum, the vitamin C serum. Next, I will use a hydrating product, whether it's a serum or a moisturizer. And then if I have time, I'll use an eye cream. If I don't have time, I'll use the moisturizer under my eyes. And then last but not least, I will never, ever, ever forget this step, is a sunscreen of some sort, either this one, depending on the day. So that's pretty much it, 4 to 5 steps every morning. And I feel like my skin has been looking a lot better. Overall, it just looks more even, and I've been really enjoying these products. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you wanna stay tuned, on the blog, we'll talk more about these products individually. I think it's coming up in the next few days, so stay tuned and subscribe to my blog if you haven't already, because we upload there a lot more than I upload YouTube videos. Other than that, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye guys. Okay, so next what I use is a IS Clinica, and this is a good one by Henrickson. So oh my gosh, this is so crazy.